Hey, 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 hey. You know what? I need to tell you that I am pissed off. I'm pissed off and I'm noticing it and I'm feeling it, and I just want to talk a little bit about it. If you don't know who I am and why I'm pissed off, listen up. My name is Linda G. Robert. I'm your Back in the Groove Again coach, helping you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. Why am I pissed off? Well, I'm in the midst of Well, the decision has been made that I'm willing to sell my house. Okay, I'm going to sell my house. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I'm in the middle of doing it, right? I'm doing it in a very different way, and I'm liking the process so far, but I've been decluttering, going through some papers. And some of those papers are related to the house. Some of them date back 2011. Really old stuff. That's 10 years. So that's easy to get rid of. But now, and I'm going to just show you a couple of examples of things that I'm really having a hard time getting rid of. Now, you might not care about these. You know, I remember the MBTI step 2 results, career planning. These are books that I've had for years. I'm a coach. I like to, have resources handy to help my clients, especially with, career coaching. Life coaching, I have some resources, but it's not exactly the same thing. So I have kept books. And now I'm going through these books. There's another one here, just going to show you. Hang on. Right? Great books. Gonna get rid of it. And I'm pissed because I'm noticing that as I'm going through these books, some of them I don't mind getting rid of, but some of them, man, I'm having such a hard time. Why do we get so emotionally connected or emotionally involved in bloody books? And it's not just books. It could be anything else, right? Clothes and objects. So I'm gonna share with you, I guess, a little bit of what my process is. I've got 2 piles right now. I got the piles of books that I looked to see if I could get them online as PDFs. I couldn't. I've made an executive decision to get rid of them. They're on that one side of my desk. But I have some other books that are on the other side. They're thinner, and I just don't want to get rid of them right now for whatever reason. They seem to be thinner and probably a lot lighter to carry, should I move. It's still hard. I'm going through that stuff and I'm thinking, oh my God, how challenging is it? It's almost like I have to completely detach my emotions and just look at them like objects, because in fact, they are. That's all they are. It's just objects. Yet, it's so challenging. And I don't know if it's because of my personality style. Not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure. But the point is that, oh, and my friend, I'm going through the selling of the house. My friend asked me for certain documentation. So I started by looking at that documentation, looking for it, I should say. And I found some of it, but I know things are so unorganized. And as I'm going through that documentation, the stuff that dates back 2011, I thought, oh my God. Well, then I started looking at a book and going, I know I'm going to have to get rid of these books. I started thinking, oh man, how often do we avoid doing these things? Lots. Well, I avoid it all the time, mostly because I don't have to do it all the time, only when it's necessary. Now it's not mandatory, but it's becoming necessary for me to go through these things. So I know it's almost like income tax. I hate doing income taxes too. It means having to organize myself, and I'm not very good at doing that. Anyways, I think if you're having a hard time getting rid of things, you have to kind of divide them up in piles, right? Some piles of things that get rid of it. I don't even care about that anymore. Like, so, that's easy peasy. That's a pile for the easy peasy stuff. There's another pile of things that are like, well, maybe I'll hold on to it. Maybe I won't. And then there's another pile that's absolutely, I'm going to keep it. So the middle pile, and this is just my own, I'm just thinking of this from the top of my head. The pile that's, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Bottom line, get rid of it. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like those books that I just showed you, they were at the beginning, they were on the pile of, do I get rid of them? Maybe not. I decided to remove all attachments. Plus, all of this stuff is available online anyways. So, I can go on and rationalize why I keep them, but I can also do the same for why it's not even worth keeping it. So my little head says, get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Now, when it comes to getting rid of it, there's the other challenge, and I do have a hard time with this, is where do I put these books? Where do I bring them? I think what I'm going to do is I will bring them at the thrift store, because I don't like throwing out books. It's one of those things that I don't like doing. I don't like just going to my garbage can and putting them in there. I'd rather let other people deal with it. So next Saturday, because they're only open on Saturdays, I'm going to bring the pile of books that I don't want anymore. And actually, what I think I'm going to do is leave it in my car, because I know that if I have it close by and I see them, I might want to change my mind and keep them. So I think I'm going to, when I'm done this live, I'm just going to put them in my car, and that way, out of sight, out of mind. And eventually, I might be ready to get rid of the other ones. Now I'm pointing here because I've got my little thin books, and I'm just going to show you those. That's on the other side. So here, I've got other books that I really, I don't really want to get rid of. Parachute, it's a workbook, and I've got the type and communication. They're really thin books, so it's not like they're going to be heavy to carry. You can't find them online as PDFs. For now, I'm keeping them. Who knows what's going to happen in a few months from now, but right now, I'm going to keep them. So if you ever have a difficult time getting rid of things, divide them up in piles. And I think if you're the type that is going to have a hard time getting rid of things, bring a friend along. Friends aren't attached to our books. They're not attached to our clothes. They're not attached to any objects that we may have. They may easily say, and I've had a friend that actually did that in the past, they may easily say, just get rid of it. Get rid of it. And then you'll notice, you go, oh my God, I can't. It's like those are the emotional connection. But then take a nice deep breath. And I'm not gonna say the F thing here, but then you could easily say, F it. Just get rid of it. So that's it. This is Linda G. Robert. I think I'm gonna go and say, F it, and get rid of a lot of different things. This is Linda G. Robert. You're back in the groove again, coach, helping you live your best life right now, so you don't get caught up with all these different emotions that you might be going through, and so that you can live your best life right now. Talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.